Finally, a different video that isn't just me unboxing things, because I know that that's seems like the only thing that I do on this channel. But finally, we are back with some more fashion content, my favourite things to film, although it is boiling hot outside. Why I've decided to do a try on haul today, I don't know. It's probably one of the hottest days that we've had so far, but we move. We're in a different setup. Might sound a little bit echoey because there's barely any furniture in here because, as I always say, my house is in a constant state of DIY, and so there is not really a single room in the house that is finished. Progress, halfway there. But hopefully this setup is a little bit more interesting. I feel like the space that I filmed the previous try-on haul was a bit too dark. Could have also been the fact that I predominantly wear black clothing, so everything just kind of meshes in together and it's hard to see. Anyway, so I feel like I only really do these like once a year, and I feel like all I seem to do is look at clothes, but not really buy anything, so I guess that's a good thing. So if you like all black wardrobes, you're gonna love this video because everything's black. It's kind of my new go-to. I just generally feel like it's a lot easier to get dressed in the morning when that is the case. This is all of the clothes I've been buying in the past year from the previous video. If you haven't seen that already, I'll leave like a little link up here. You want to go and check it out? Oh my god, it's so warm. Anyways, I'm gonna start with Mary Wyatt. I feel like I pretty much own everything from that shop at the moment because every time they do like a new collection, I'm like, fine, click on add cart, add cart, add cart. I just love it. It's nice to finally find like an alternative sort of streetwear brand that does just black clothes. It's perfect and I love them so much. I feel like everything's very reasonably priced. They're always doing sales, so that's when I usually try and get the bulk of my orders in, but I'm just obsessed with everything that they come out with. So the first thing that I've got, and forgive me if I pronounce the names of these items wrong, I'll leave the links to them in the description if they're still available. But the first one that I have is probably one of my most recent purchases, and it is this schism high neck mesh dress. And I don't generally wear anything bodycon because I'm a bit, you know, conscious about the gluten belly. But this, I feel like, just looks really good, and I don't know. I don't think it shows my gluten belly that bad because of maybe like the patterning, and I like that it has kind of this sort of inside out seam look detailing. I love that. It also has like a bit of a, I don't know if you can see compared to the sleeves, it has a bit of like a privacy screen. But I did wear like a black bra and like matching sort of shorts underneath just for a little bit more privacy, but I thought this looked really good. It was so comfortable the last time I wore it to a gig, and I don't know, I just love it. I think it's really easy to style up too. I will say the one thing that I was surprised about, I'm 5'2", and on the website obviously the models are never really 5'2", unless I'm wrong. It did look, I don't know if you can see, it did look a lot shorter on the website, on the model, like here, but it's fine. I think it still looks good on. If it was so much of an issue, I'd have it taken up, but honestly, I think it's fine. I got this in a size 8, which is my usual size, and it's, because it's mesh, it's just like really comfortable, really stretchy, just really flattering, and also I would even argue good for summer because it's so thin that, yeah, it's just, you know, good to wear in summer. It's not too heavy. Really good if you've got a little summer party. I just think it's great. I was debating, they do have like a sort of regular black mesh dress on the website, and I was debating getting that instead of this one, but I'm glad I went with this one. I really like how, I think it's supposed to be like broken glass patterned. But yeah, also as well, I don't know if I mentioned that on the sleeves, I don't know if you can see, they're kind of like ruffled. Love that. And yeah, I don't think there's much more I can say about this dress. You'll see in the try-on clips what it looks like on, But yeah, that was £28. But most of these are on the sale anyway, so just keep checking back. And also as well, Mary Wyatt do a really cool loyalty scheme, so whenever you buy things, you get points, and then those points can be made into like coupon codes and stuff. So usually, because I've bought loads of stuff on my website, I get coupon codes as well to get extra moolah off. So yeah, that's the first item. The next item I haven't actually worn yet, but it is this just very generic cropped t-shirt with a skull printed on it. And actually it's quite thick compared to usual halter neck tops, which I was a bit concerned about because this is £35, which I thought was kind of steep a little bit. I don't know, I guess maybe I'm just used to buying like really cheap crop tops. But yeah, this was £35. It's called the Mortality Halter Crop Top. Did get it in my usual size of size 8. And yeah, I think can't go wrong with a basic halter neck top. Perfect for summer. You see the back, showing a little back in the back. Third thing is the Reagan Casual O-ring trousers. Love these. I had these in my wish list for a really long time and was unsure if I was going to get them or not because I don't really have anything that's like more smart casual. I just tend to live in sweatpants. So, and these look really tiny, but they're super stretchy, I promise. Yeah, so I decided I'm just going to go for it, and I'm really glad that I did because I just think that these are so, like, you can wear them with anything pretty much. Like, I like to dress them down with band tees or like dress them up with like, I don't know, a nice top. Yeah, I like the O-ring detailing, and I love that, I don't know if you can see, but on the buttons it has the Mary Wyatt details on there. I think that's quite nice, but the real thing is at the back. I love the sort of Sacred Heart embroidery print on the back. I think it's awesome, gives it a little something. I do have to roll these up quite significantly because I am very short, but that's not a problem. These are really comfortable, great if you have a foo baby because the elastic is very stretchy, and it also has belt loops if you want to wear a belt with them. But yeah, I think they're great. They're also like a really nice, sort of, they kind of remind me of like the Dickies overall kind of material, but I don't think they're too thick. The next thing is potentially probably the least summer appropriate item that I own. And these are the Necromancer arm warmers. I love these. I've already worn these to death, so they're a little bit looking worse for wear. But they're so warm, and I just think really great. I also think, like, even though it's not like weather appropriate, I think they just look good as like a accessory, you know? Especially if you were to like double up with some like leg warmers and some chunky boots. I think that's what I'd definitely do. But I also like how they've got the Mary Wyatt labelling at the top there, just a little something. And yeah, I love these. I must have got them a few months ago and I honestly wore them to death. I could probably do with another pair if I'm honest, but I kind of like when they look a little bit more worn in. But these were £32. And then similarly on that front is the Hexen hooded scarf, which I was like, I've never seen anything like this, so I thought it was really good because I was like, oh, I really want to get like a hat that isn't like too close to my ears, and I need a new scarf to match. So when I saw it was like a 2-in-1, I was like, that's perfect. So I haven't worn this as much as the arm warmers, but the hood is great, especially if you want to like, I don't know, pretend that you're like Grim Reaper or something, because it's huge. And then you've got, I mean, you can wear it anywhere. I like to wear it like this and then put my jacket like right up and, I don't know, just keep extra cozy. Or sometimes even I'll just like kind of wear it like this. I don't know, different vibes. But it's super warm. And it's like, it's still quite lightweight, so it doesn't feel like too heavy when you wear it, but yeah, I think it's really good, especially when it's like super windy and you can like really wrap yourself up in it. And again, it's got the really cool Mary Wyatt logo tag on the bottom there, and it's that same sort of like ribbed knitted material as the arm warmers. Then the next I've got is the Nefarious cropped zip hoodie. Now I originally ordered, oh I can't even remember now, but it was like one of the other hoodies, and then they like emailed me and was like, I'm really sorry, it's not in stock anymore, so do you want to pick another one? And I was like, honestly it's totally fine, because they have so many great hoodies. I was like, I don't really care, because they all have really good designs. And actually, I think this is actually better than the one that I originally ordered anyways, but it has this really cool like goblin thing on the back, and then obviously Mary Wyatt on the sleeve, and then like axes down the arm, so I think that's great. And I got this in a size small, and yeah, I just think it's really good quality. I love the sort of like loungewear stuff that they do. I just think it's really good quality, and I literally live in them. It's not as cropped on me, being so short, but I'm not too fussed about it. And also I feel like the inside is like this really nice soft fleecy material that no matter how much you wash it, it just seems to always be soft, and that's great, because I've gone through so many sweatpants and so many hoodies that they just bobble, and not with these are great. So it doesn't have pockets, that's fine. It's got the little pulls to tighten it, and the hood is a pretty decent size as well. It's just like super comfy. I really love the bag. It's probably my favourite bit of it. And again, I'm actually glad that the original one I wanted wasn't in stock, because this is so much better. But yeah, this is the Nefarious Cropped Zip hoodie, and it's £52, which at first I was like, that's a little spenny. I haven't spent that much on a hoodie before, but the quality is worth it. It's so good. It also, it's like, I don't know how they do it. It's like perfect for all seasons, because it's like not too thick that you can't wear in summer, or at least I like to wear hoodies all year round because I'm always cold. But also as well, it does keep you warm in the winter too. And I love, actually, because it's cropped and because it's not too thick, I can wear this under like leather jackets and stuff if I just need that like extra warmth. So that's great. Very multifunctional. We love. Then now onto some t-shirts. I feel like I've worn this to absolute death and will still keep going because I love it. I was never really a fan of the baby tees for the longest time, and I think it was just because I didn't think they looked good on me, but this. And I feel like they have another few versions of this like design of like baby tee. I'm obsessed. I have to physically restrain myself from buying any more because I'm trying to not buy anything of the same silhouette because I just don't want to hoard. That's a whole story for another time. I got this in a size small. It's perfect. It's not too tight. It's not too baggy. I think it fits me perfectly. And it just has this really cool design on it. I don't know how to explain, but I'm just obsessed. And at the bottom it says, "Kiss me, kill me." On the back it's plain. I just love the like short sleeves as well. This is called the Rare 90s crop tee and it's £30, which I think is a really good steal for a really nice lightweight crop top. I love just throwing this on. I feel like it comes with everything. But yeah. And then the next one we have is the Cara high neck top. This is also £32 and I got this in a size 10 because when I first originally ordered this in 8, my usual size, I could not get it over my head. It was so tight. Like I was stuck. Like, Adam, please help me get out of this. She had to like come and pull it off my head. It was ridiculous. It was so tight. So I sent it back and ordered it again in a 10 and it fits perfect. So maybe size up in this one. This is probably the only item that I would suggest sizing up in actually. Everything else seems to be pretty bob on. But I do kind of like how it is just there's no like awkward zip or anything, so you just pull it all over your head. And then it also has a nice little tag at the bottom with the Mary Wyatt logo on there again. And it is like this really nice, I don't know how they do it. The t-shirts are made out of this, like, I think it could potentially be like organic cotton. Let me just check. Yeah, organic cotton and elastane. And it is like, it's really lightweight and soft, and it stretches, but it doesn't like lose its elasticity. Like sometimes with like t-shirts, when you've worn them or like stretched them too much, then they lose their shape. This still holds it, so it always feels like no matter how much you wash it, it fits the same as when you first bought it, which I think is brilliant. The next is the Relict high neck top. This is £46. I should have left this on the hanger, but there we go. And I love this. I've worn this to death as well. I love how it's got the Mary Wyatt logo down the sleeve. I think that's a really good and nice sort of little detail. This fits like a glove. I love the fit of this. It's just a bit of a nightmare to get into because it's so tight, but once it's on, it's comfortable. It looks great, and I also love like layering up oversized tees with this as well. This does, however, have a zip in the back just for ease of getting in and out of it. I'll zip it up, maybe not. You can see there in the back. I wouldn't be able to get this over my head if it wasn't for this zip, so that's definitely great. I also got this in a size 8, my usual size, and honestly, I really want to buy another one of these because I just think they're awesome, but I'm trying to be a little bit more minimalist about my wardrobe because I already get decision fatigue with the amount of stuff I've already got, so. But yeah, this is great. Again, same organic cotton, stretches but still holds its strength, not how much you wash it. Perfect. And then I think we're on to the last 2 items, which are these sweatpants. That I'm actually even surprised that they're out of the wash because they're just constantly in, on. I'm just obsessed with them and could possibly get these the wrong way around, but I think these are the Spinneret sweatpants. I have actually cut the cords on these a little bit shorter because, I don't know, they're just getting really on my nerves. But these are like the most perfect sweatpants I've ever owned. They're the right amount of like stretch and tightness on the waist that they're like comfortable to wear all the time. They have sort of like the perfect bagginess on the legs. They also have pockets, and they have a zip pocket on the back with this awesome spiderweb embroidery on the back. And honestly, just these are great. I'm so obsessed with these. These sweatpants are £52. I don't know if I said the Relic high neck top is also £46, but I'll leave the links down below if you want to have a look for yourself. But yeah, I don't think there's much more I can say about these. Sweatpants, comfortable. I wear these all the time. I just got them on constant rotation. But yeah, and they don't bobble. I have worn these so much and they don't bobble. And I feel like I have worn sweatpants so much over the years and they've just always bobbled. These do not. I must have washed them like 200 times. I'm obsessed. I've got another pair, which are the Nephalism? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sweatpants, £52 again. And I think these ones have lost the colour a little bit. I'm not so great on the laundry front, so that's my fault. But I'm obsessed with the sort of like gothic writing detailing on these. Again, pockets, zip pocket on the back with the embroidered logo. Just awesome, honestly, really comfortable. I highly recommend getting a pair of these. They're just like the perfect lounge pants. And the thing with Mary Wyatt is, I don't know if this is a conscious decision, but I just feel like I never really struggle with trying to pick out an outfit when I'm looking at that section of my clothes because everything just seems to work well with each other. It's perfect. So I didn't buy these myself, they were a gift, but I feel like I have to mention them because I had these in my wish list on Pinterest for the longest time, and I feel like everyone, their mum, their dad are wearing these like chunky style sort of like baby spice shoes, and I am so blessed that my friends bought me a pair, and they even made a joke that I must sleep in them because they're never off my feet, that I would sleep in them if, you know, that was socially acceptable. They're actually surprisingly clean, considering how much I wear them. But I just feel like I don't even know what style these are. That's so ignorant of me. I just, I feel like there's quite a few different variations of this type of shoe. So if I can find out what they're called, I will leave the link in the description. But yeah, these are just, and they're so comfortable. They're not as heavy as I thought they were going to be. And if you've seen I did a video on my first pair of New Yorks that I ever bought. It was a bit of a nightmare, spoiler. But my friends got me these in a size 5, and these fit awesome. So I don't know if that just confuses the whole sizing thing for me more than it already did, but yeah. And they're just like so bouncy, so comfortable. I just love wearing them on like nights out because they look cute, they're comfy, and you know, if anyone bothers me, then you know, a kick to the shin with these will probably put them on the floor, so that's good to know. You know, we love stylish shoes that also work as a weapon. And yeah, I don't even care if they don't go with my outfits, I wear them anyway because I just think they're brilliant. And yeah, obsessed! Should probably say the next couple of items are from Lucy and Yak. I will start with what I'm wearing now to save future Dakota from doing a little try on of this. But this is the Reagan jumpsuit in organic cotton. This is £62, and anyone who knows anything about Lucy and Yak, this is like kind of the sort of staple shape of the jumpsuits. Get them in like 1,000,001 colours, and they always do like collaborations with artists, so you can get some like really funky patterned ones too. But you know me, I just love everything that's like basic and black. But yeah, I've worn this jumpsuit quite a lot and I'm obsessed with it. I feel like it just fits so good. And also for like you short peeps, these are great. I'm 5'2" and they hit me just above the ankle, so that's perfect for me. I don't know if they maybe do different leg lengths, so that's maybe something to try out. It was so long ago that I ordered this, I may have actually ordered a short leg and just totally forgot. But I'll leave the link again in the description. I love that there's a multitude of pockets for all of my snacks and my Invisalign. It does have the zip all the way down. I'm not going to do that because I'm not wearing anything underneath. But I just think it's really good. Like, it fits so nice. And when I get a food baby, it's got like this stretch around here, so I don't have to worry about that. And I feel like it's just one of those, I love jumpsuits because you can just chuck them on, you look like you actually like made the effort to get dressed, but you don't have to put an outfit together because you know, it's just an all-in-one. It's comfy, I feel like I look smart in it, and yeah, I don't know what else I can say about this. I rave about this all the time. I'm always telling people they need to get the Lucy and Yak jumpsuit because it's great. Love wearing it for festivals because also as well, if you get like covered in mud, it's like easily wiped with baby wipes, like it just comes right off. And I was in two minds of whether to get a pair of these or the Dickies ones, but again, these were £62, which is like, I think like 30 quid cheaper than the Dickies ones, and they fit so much better. It's organic cotton, it's a small business, I think it's still in that category, and I love supporting them. I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed. Then, because I was trying to be weather appropriate, which actually, I think bearing in mind, I think I bought my Lucy and Yak gear like this time last year, because I remember wearing them to the festivals, and I haven't been to any yet, so yeah, this has just come out of the Tumblr dryer, so it's a little bit creased, but you'll see in the try-on clip that these are the original dungaree shorts in organic cotton. These were £40, and They are a little bit looser fit than the jumpsuit that I'm wearing now, but there's great big pockets for your snacks. There's even belt loops if you want to cinch your waist. And I love this little like pocket at the front to put all of my crystals and stuff. I do feel like it's quite long on me. It like hits me above the knee, so I like to roll these up a couple of times. And yeah, I just feel really cute in them. Perfect for festivals, so I would definitely be taking these. And yeah, I just feel like they're that really nice sort of, they almost feel like denim. They're not too heavy and definitely like very breathable for the hotter weather. And yeah, again, got it in black because, you know, why not? And I think I'll have to check the size on the jumpsuit, but I got these in a size 8. And then final thing from Lucy and Yak is the Brady bag in black corduroy. I was so torn between like which one that I was gonna get, because there was like so many different colours and patterns. But I just love the corduroy. I think it's great. And it has so many pockets. It has like this mesh one at the front, and then on the inside it has like the main one, and then on the back there's one here which I like to put snacks in. And I love the sort of like chevron detail on the strap, which also you can take off if you know you'd want to change straps. Or I've even seen people tightening this strap and then sort of sticking it on and like making it like a bag that I guess you can put through the belt loops on the short dungarees. So multifunctional, love that. And yeah, I think this is just a staple for festivals. I can fit pretty much everything in here, from phone, purse, camera, keys. I think I even managed to fit a torch in there. So yeah, perfect. I even put like a little pin on the front there from one of my witch casket boxes, which I will leave a plug here. Shameless plug. Yeah, love that. And I think it's just a staple for anyone that needs like a little side bag. Then I think we're now stepping into less weather appropriate clothing. I hate to be that guy, but this jumper is no longer available. This is from AllSaints. Now, want to preface, this is not what it originally looked like. This is from the men's section, and this is an extra small. And it's supposed to be oversized fit, I get that, but it was huge. I wish I still had like a picture or a video or something just to show how big it looked on me, because it was ridiculous. But I loved it. I was into it, and I was searching high and low for this jumper. Everywhere was sold out. Eventually I had to get it on John Lewis, and it was the last one, so I was like, the clothing gods have blessed me this time. Booked. In the time that I have owned this, I have accidentally put it through the wash and tumble dryer twice and have completely shrunk it, and I will see if I can find the video. I have just done the stupidest thing and I didn't even realise. It's like cardboard. I've put it through the tumble dryer, and I'm not supposed to put it through the tumble dryer, and now it's like child size, and it was supposed to be oversized. I can't even get my arm through it. I don't even know what to do. Where I shrunk it into literally this, I don't know, it would probably fit like a 2-year-old, and I was mad. The first time I did it, I was like, that's it, it's over. And anyone knows AllSaints prices are very steep. I mean, I guess it is like cashmere or some like bougie material, but I really had to like justify this to myself. I was like, that is quite spenny, but I'm gonna look after it. And it's gonna be worth it because I don't have I don't have any jumpers, so this will be the one. And I just thought the oversized fit is very my vibe. It'll look great with like skirts and jeans and all that kind of thing. It'll be like my nice jumper. And I shrunk it, and I spent like the best part of maybe like 6 to 7 hours just over and over again soaking it and like putting my leg through the armholes to stretch it out, and then wearing it as it was wet, and like, you know, doing my bi-yearly exercises in it. And eventually stretched it out, and I was like, whew, we'll learn from next time, we won't do that again. Lo and behold, maybe a month later, I did the same thing again. I stuck it in the wash, and then when I was like putting the washing in the tumble dryer, I was like, oh no, you've got to be kidding me. What is this rock solid, woolly children's cardigan? Like, what is this? What is this? And it was this again. God damn it. So again, had to spend the best part of the day stretching it out. Eventually got there, and I said, Dakota, we are not doing it again the next time. So we will not be third time unlucky. We've learnt our lesson. This is never getting washed. I'm literally just going to like spray this with Febreze because I am not going through the trauma of doing that again. But here we are. And I know, I was like, I need to fix this because this isn't available anymore. So if you can get your hands on it on Depop, highly recommend. It is amazing and I love it so much. I feel like it kind of reminds me a little bit like Vivienne Westwood of like the punky vibes. Unfortunately, it's not as oversized as I'd like it to be, but definitely is more my size than it was when I originally bought it because it was huge. What's it called? The Eraze Safety Pin Crew Neck Jumper. But yeah, you can find very similar stuff like this on other UK, which I featured in my last clothing haul video. But I specifically wanted the safety pin. It was very important to me that I needed this. I don't know. I just couldn't stop obsessing over it. So yeah, that's where we're up to. I'm never washing this again. I learnt my lesson, and yeah, whew, I'm exhausted after that. I've still got a few bits left. I have some bits from Superdry, and I know it's like quite basic, but I was looking for something when I was in, I think, Liverpool, and I just wanted like a nice little top for a night out, and also something that was like a bit more summery, even though it was like, I'm pretty sure it was winter when I bought this. But it's this nice like ribbed material, which is actually quite thick, quite comfortable, with these adjustable straps and this lace detailing that kind of goes into a bit of a v-neck. But yeah, really lightweight, really comfortable. This was $17.99, and I just thought it was like a pretty good basic to have. And I love layering this with the Mary Wyatt Relict long sleeve top. I just think it's a really good combo. But yeah, I have been looking for an Afghan coat for probably the best part of 4 years. All the girlies on Depop were like charging £300 for used ones that they got at like pre-loved kilos, and I was like, having none of it. No, okay, we don't do that. So I was like, when it comes, it's going to be the one. And I searched everywhere, and it was like, sometimes I'd be like checking every day. It was getting obsessive, it was getting out of hand, but this is the things that I do because I just love clothes. I was like, I need this jacket because I know I'm going to look so cute in it. This was the one, and it was very reasonably priced too. It was $124.99, which was probably the cheapest Afghan coat that I've seen anywhere, and it's fake fur, so I was really happy about that. And it has this like, I guess it's like corduroy, sort of like ribbed corduroy feel, and then like the very Afghan coat vibe, like fluffy fur. It has pockets, and then the inside as well is like thick fur lined, which was the unique selling point for me because I wanted this to be like a nice going out warm jacket because I was sick of going on nights out and freezing to death. Although I have tried to wear this in this weather now because, again, I'm always cold and I just love it. I just feel so cool when I wear this jacket. I feel like I've got my life together. I just feel it really, like if I'm wearing like a short skirt or a dress underneath and then I put this on, some like knee-high boots, I'm like feeling like a brat doll. I love it, it's great. And so when I saw this on the Superdry website, which actually, I was like doing that thing, you know, when you're like trying to get cookies on your phone, and I was like, Instagram, target ads, Afghan code, constantly. And eventually I got an Instagram ad for the Superdry website, and I saw this and I was like, oh, my prayers have been answered. And I didn't even think, I was just like, right, make sure I got the right size, add to cart, purchase, got it, tried it on. I was like, this is it. The journey is over. I finally got my hands on an Afghan coat after like 4 or 5 years of searching. So the search is over. This is the perfect coat. I am obsessed, and I'm trying to convince my friends to all get one because I think they're good. They also do like a longer version if you're taller, or maybe you want like a, I guess it's like below the knee length one. I'm a bit too short for that. And they also have like the gilet or waistcoat type things, which I was very tempted, but I was like, no, that feels a little bit impulsive. Stick to the Afghan coat. So I have, this is it. She is beautiful. I'm obsessed. And yeah, I can't say anything more about it. She's just amazing. She is the main character. And speaking of which, when I was talking about wearing them with knee-high boots, I feel like everyone has seen the Naked Wolf boots. I feel like I'm slow to the trend. I don't really care because I want to make sure that I'm like really into it. These are probably the best dupe that I've seen from the Naked Wolf boots because I don't have that kind of moolah. And also I was kind of like, I'm not going to wear them enough to justify spending hundreds of pounds on them. So here we are. This is by the brand Nokwol, I don't know how you pronounce it. And I found them on ASOS. And I think they're really good quality. I paid £75 for these, which I thought was a bargain compared to the Naked Wolf ones. And they're not as dirty on the bottom as I would have thought because I literally wear these on every night out. I'm obsessed. They're so comfortable. I'll see if I can like put them on now. I can just about get away with wearing some like little socks with them because I cannot stand the idea of trying to wear shoes without socks. I don't know. I'm just not into it. It's not for me. But these are great. They're quite stretchy around the thigh. I don't know. Maybe I've just got like little legs. But they're super comfortable, easy to get on and off, and just like really easy to walk in as well. They make me look of normal height, so that's great. That's a winner for me. I did, however, try to look on the ASOS website for these, for the link, and I couldn't find the black ones. For some reason, I can only find the chocolate brown ones, and then some like other sort of shorter version of the boot in like funky colours. So I don't know if Nokwol's got like their own website or if it's just a ASOS exclusive. So I guess the only thing that I've got from Depop is this American Apparel skirt. I feel like I'm just like not buying anything off Depop lately. It's just, I don't know if it's just like everyone's just like hiking up the prices and it just feels a bit ridiculous. Or there's just like no decent stuff on there because everyone's moved to Vinted. But I got this maybe 9 to 10 months ago. I don't know, it feels like a really long time now. But it's the American Apparel tennis skirt. I got it in size small and I paid £23 for it, which I thought wasn't too bad. I feel like I'm late to the trend, 10 years behind the whole Tumblr era of these being cool. I don't really care because this, with the Afghan coat and the knee-high boots look chef's kiss, and I'm obsessed. Makes me feel like a Bratz doll. And I do feel like I have to be in a non-bloated day to wear this because the small is maybe a bit too small on me when I'm having a food baby day. And it does ride up a little bit, so I do have to wear some modesty shorts underneath them. But other than that, love it. I can understand the hype. It is quite thick, so I don't know, it keeps its shape and it does pull you in a little bit. But yeah, I just think these look really great. Band tees, the cami top from Superdry looks good with it, and I think it's just a really nice basic to have. The final and probably the most recent purchase that I have, these cowboy boots. I've wanted some cowboy / western boots for the longest time, and I've had such great difficulty because I just feel like it's really hard to find ones that are actually nice. But I saw these literally a week ago from Nasty Gal, which I never shop on there, but desperate times, desperate measures, here we go. And they're called the Real Leather Stitched Western Boot, and they were originally £129, which I don't know. I look at the quality here and I'm like, anyways, it was £70 on sale, which is when I bought them, which I thought was a bit of a steal. And yeah, I like the pointed toe. I feel like it's a bit too pointed. I feel a little bit silly, but it's still giving the vibes. I haven't worn these out yet, but I have tried them on, and I did actually try them on with the Lucy and Yak dungarees, and I thought they looked great. And I just felt, I don't know, it was giving yeehaw. I'm definitely gonna wear them for festivals. That was kind of the whole point. And I don't know if you can see, this is where they come up to on a 5'2" tall person. I don't know. I like it. It's vibes. Yeah. Oh, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Again, I will try and leave details in the description if you want to have a gander for everything. There are some items that aren't available, but I'll leave little notes down in the description. And yeah, I think that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this chaotic all black haul that I have accumulated over the past year. I do want to do some like summer styling videos for people who only wear black, but let me know what you think about that, because again, I don't generally wear anything weather appropriate, so it might not actually be helpful. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you're not already. I'm trying to do some things different around here, so I've got a vlog coming up, so stay tuned for that if you're into that stuff. And yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!